Good afternoon from BMW and Porsche of Ocala. I'm Scotty, one of the BMW and Porsche product geniuses over here. And today I have the honor and privilege of taking a look at this beautiful 2017 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S Cabriolet. Quite a mouthful of a name over here, but this car is absolutely gorgeous, and it's going to be finished in a Guards Red. Really a very heritage-filled color on Porsches. Really just makes it look absolutely beautiful on this car. Now this car is going to be a 4S. That means this car is going to come with 420 horsepower and about 368 foot-pounds of torque. And of course that is going to be from a 3.0 liter twin turbocharged flat 6 engine. Of course it's going to be rear mounted over here. But let's go ahead and just do a little walk around on this car, because this one really does come with some great optional extras on this car, styling packages as well as performance goodies as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Now this car being a 4S is it does have the intelligent all-wheel drive system of Porsche. Really a sharp system. An 85-15 rear bias torque split when you're at a standstill, and of course it adjusts as needed depending on where you're needing grip. Really cool system. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front over here. Now we actually see these little fins right over here actually adjust as needed. It's pretty cool. They actually kind of adjust the airflow going into the little oil coolers on the side there. Now, this car does come with the PDLS Plus headlights, as we see, with the black surrounding on the inside. Now, they give it the 4-dot LED matrix that Porsche is really trying to make iconic in their new cars. Really sharp, first seen, of course, in the 918 Spider. Now, those headlights do adjust up to 15 degrees either direction as you're heading along a dark road, and they can also adjust horizontally based on your speed. It's a really cool and great working light system on the car. And of course, this being a Cabriolet, as clear as it is, this is a convertible top over here, which we'll be showing in just a little moment. Let's go ahead and start talking about some of the options here. Now, the Cabriolet top is going to be finished in a very nice black, and this car is going to be coming with the 7-speed Porsche, of course, very world famous for the transmissions, PDK transmission. It is going to have the black interior, which we're going to show in just a little moment. And we also have one thing that you don't really see very often. It's a sport design mirrors painted in black. So instead of just having like a single stock that comes up right over here, this one is actually split into two different sections. And this one is going to have the lower section painted in black. Really matches the wheels on the car. Really sharp accenting on it. And of course, we do see this car is going to come with a Premium Package Plus on this car. So it does give me comfort keyless access entry, allowing me to unlock the car just by reaching for the door handle, or lock it just by hitting that little bugger right over there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. Now, I do have the seatbelt buckle, you do see the Guards Red seatbelt. Really nice little accent there. And let's go ahead. We do see the 14-way adjustable power seats, as well as memory seats right over here. This car does also come with a heated steering wheel option, which is a very nice little option. It's a little hidden button right over here in the center spoke of the steering wheel. So we can see it activating and deactivating. Pretty cool little feature. And we do also see all the Guards Red accenting on the interior, just once again really bringing the whole car together. We have the sports chrono clock. It's going to be finished in a Guards Red, as well as a central tachometer, speedometer, as well as oil temperature and pressure. Pretty cool stuff. Even coolant temperature and gas. Really sharp. This is going to be the multi-function sports steering wheel, so we do have volume control on the left-hand side, as well as answering and hanging up phone calls right over here, as well as our little customizable button that we've known for quite a while on Porsches now. But this one, of course, since it does come with our little sports chrono dial clock right over there, we do also get our little driving mode selector right over here. Now, it's really nice whenever you turn on the car, it always enters into normal mode, as we are right now. And if I go in and flick this little guy over, we go into sport mode. The exhaust is going to open up, the throttle is going to sharpen up. It changes the whole driving dynamics of the car. It can also sharpen up the suspension via this little button right over here. And if we go ahead and enter Sport Plus mode, really just brings the car all together very nicely. Throttle sharpens up even more. It holds the gears all the way to red line. Really a fun driving mode right over here. But now, Sport and Sport Plus has always been coming along for quite a while now with the Porsche 911s, but now for the new generation, the 991.2 as this generation is like to be called, we also have an individual mode. Now what that allows us to do is actually customize how we want our driving modes. Maybe you don't really want the harsh in suspension, but you still want the throttle response. You're allowed to do that. It really allows you full customization of this car. You can also have it so that the spoiler will be up manually, or if you still want to just keep it, that it'll just take care of it itself. Really cool. And then we also have the Sport Response button. Now when you hit this little guy, you get 20 seconds of instantaneous response from the engine in case you're having to pass somebody or you need to do a quick start, but you don't want to quite do a launch control. It just gives you instant response from the engine. Really a cool little feature, and it'll last once again for 20 seconds, or you can just cancel it at any time just by hitting the button again. Really cool stuff. Automatic headlights, automatic windshield wipers, everything you expect to find in the car. And of course, this little Gatorade. Now, I do have to apologize for that. That is a dealer installed accessory right over there, so there's an additional charge for that Gatorade bottle right there. Just kidding, of course. But we do come with the new Porsche's infotainment system. It's a much better system than I've seen in previous generations of 911. It's a very easy to operate system. I can get the camera to focus right over here, and we do have Michael Jackson going right over there, so that's always a good sign. Now, we do operate via these little quick buttons, and honestly, if you're coming from another 911 or another Porsche, they're going to look very familiar to you. They actually it operates almost exactly the same as the older generations of infotainment system, but they actually just cleaned it up a little bit. There's no more all these crazy buttons that just do the same thing. We have tuner for radio, we have source to change the source, media for your media, phone for your phone, lo and behold, navigation and map, and then car and home. It's a very easy to operate system. So if I want to actually just listen to my radio a little bit, all I got to do is just hit tuner, which I'm at right now. If I want to change the source, I can either just hit source and choose what I want to listen to, such as Sirius XM. Pretty cool little feature there. Or I can just hit tuner again, and you can see it changing in the top left-hand corner there. Really easy as well. Media, of course, will bring you to your Bluetooth audio, your auxiliary cable, or your stored SD card music, which can be stored right in here. And we do see this car does have Porsche Connect Plus right over here via this little SIM card, so it does allow you to let you have Wi-Fi inside the car. You can check weather and everything like that. Really cool little feature, especially for longer trips. Of course, this car does come with Bluetooth telephone as well as Bluetooth audio, which is very nice as well. The navigation and map system is incredibly easy. It even has a proximity sensor, so when your hand gets close, it pops up with all the information that you need to do. So if you need to enter a new destination, it's incredibly easy. Now, my depth perception gets screwed up pretty bad when I'm filming, so bear with me here if I do a misspell. And there it is. So there's our dealership here.
The route is being calculated.
And I'm already here. And then the stop guidance is just as easy as it was to start it. All I have to do is get my hand close and just hit stop, and we're done. Just as easy as that. But of course, the navigation system can be taught at any time, and it's a thing you'll learn over the course of ownership of the car. But let's go ahead and talk about the things you will be using every day. Now, it does have 2-zone climate control on this one in particular, which is very nice. So we can see, I can adjust my side. Right now, I have it synced up via this little guy right over here, but it is auto climate control, so not only does it maintain the temperature for you, it also maintains the fan speed, which is very nice over here in Florida. We do have heated and ventilated seats on both sides as well, which is also very nice. Of course, we have our front windshield defroster, rear windshield defroster. We have the air recirculation right over here. It's an incredibly easy to work system, no problems at all. We come down right over here. We do have all the convertible top operations right over here. I am going to disable the automatic start and stop, but let's go ahead and lower the top. Now let's go ahead. It's incredibly fast too. Go ahead and lower those back down here. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and raise the windscreen. And let's go ahead and take an outside profile again. And you can see, even with the top down, this car maintains a beautiful profile image of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the one thing I do like about the 911 is that even though it looks like a soft top, if you actually tap on the hard top itself, or the soft top itself, it actually has a harder material in it. So it's very quiet on the highway, as opposed to just being kind of having all the road noise and wind noise of a traditional soft top. It's very quiet, very elegant. You're able to maintain a conversation, and since it does have the built-in windscreen, you can maintain that conversation even with the top is fully down as well, which is really sharp. Of course, we do see the 20-inch upgraded wheel package as well in gloss black. Really just matches everything together nicely. 6-piston caliper brakes in the front and 4 in the rear. Let's go ahead and take a look at the practical aspect of this car. Now, this car does come with back seats. Right now, the windscreen is in place of that, so it's a little harder to see, but I'm going to go ahead and lower that back down. That's just a touch of a button. And of course, we do see, now the back seats are a little tight, but they can be used as partial shelves, so if you do need to stick some extra groceries or anything like that, you can also lower these little guys down if you need to just put anything right over there. It's a pretty nice and practical little car. And of course, we do, since this is a rear engine car, We do have a front trunk, or some people like to call it a frunk. It's a very deep seating trunk as well, great for small trips or even two-nighters or anything like that. Really sharp, plenty of storage space in there. Does also give us our roadside kit as well as our fix-a-flat kit, which is very nice as well. And of course, to close this, there's a very particular way. You got to first latch it and then push right in the badge like that. There we go. And that's just, of course, tradition on 911s. But if you do have any questions about this car or any other car in our lot, please feel free to contact us. We're always happy to get you all taken care of. Other than that, we hope you have a great day and take care. Bye.